So hopefully you won't be bothered if I eat.
This is an extra mini podcast. It's not going to be as quote-unquote polished as the main one, and I use the term while cringing inwardly, which you cannot see, but essentially...
I'm sure people can hear it then in your way you talk.
Oh yes, they can totally hear the cringe happening in my stomach as it churns and tries to devour itself out of the cringe and the wince and all of that.
I mean, I've known you for so long, I can tell when you are not happy with something, or you're hiding a bit of a cringe or like distaste towards something.
Some time ago, I've seen these comics drawn by a Sarah Anderson.
Yeah.
They were presented in an article by the Huffington Post.
Right.
What's interesting about these comics is that they were jokes about periods.
Oh, tasteful. While I'm eating a sandwich.
Actually, they were very tasteful and they were also very funny. Which got me thinking. I don't think it is a matter of whether period jokes are gross or not. What we should be focusing our attention on is the fact that period jokes deserve to be told and presented and written about just as much as penis jokes already have.
And I hate penis jokes.
I'm talking about a matter of equal opportunity gross adult humor.
Well, yeah. Mission accomplished. I'm equally grossed by both.
Actually, like I said before, they are not only very tasteful, they are also very, very funny. They use metaphors, visual metaphors, that is. So I can actually show them to you. Which I am going to.
You're gonna show us this.
Listen! Today it is still March the 8th. I cannot say 8th without drooling and spitting saliva. Today is still that international festivity.
Yeah.
The day of this recording. So I'm going to share with you the art of period jokes done right.
Okay.
Bring it on. Yes, I'm still here.
You know, this reminds me of that one time I saw a manga about, which was supposed to be an ecchi comedy, but also a very informative health manga, where the first chapter covered periods, but it was done in a way that was like totally out of left field. Hey, they turned this ecchi comedy manga that wasn't very funny into a not so funny PSA about periods.
Remember when Disney did it?
Yes, I riffed on it with Frogman.
Yes, I know you did, that's why I'm saying that. Anyway, so this is one of those comics.
Yeah, life on your period.
Hellfire. It's the same joke repeated 3 times, but you get the idea, it is very, very on point. As guys, we have no idea what women go through when they have their period.
Well, I know I can't say I've experienced it, but I definitely do know, just based on the fundamental level, that if someone's in pain or in discomfort, you have to show some form of empathy to that.
As guys, we have a completely different anatomical, organical system, so we cannot even comprehend what women go through. We can be empathic.
I will not pretend to understand, that's what I'm saying,
And
because that insults them.
Yes.
And the struggles.
So it is nice to see classy period jokes actually made by women who understand that better than anyone else, and they are actually funny while being thought-provoking in a way. And I'm late again. Could this get any worse? And who should show up?
Not the cycle. Cartoon version of the ovaries.
Yep, it's a metaphorical version of her ovaries showing up at her door with dead fish eyes, promising a world of pain. And
Does this look like the face of Mercy?
nope, that is both funny and educational. Now, the cycle explained by ovaries. 1 week after period. 2 weeks. Random cramps? No problem. 3 weeks. Time to feel every emotion you are capable of. 4 weeks, the period. Here we go! Never a break. Oh, these are cute. I'm gonna get them. And you always enjoy them while they last. Oh,
those poor panties.
Yeah. You know, like I said, it is funny and it's classy in spite of it being about a uncomfortable subject for most people. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That is how you breach the argument to people who can't understand what you're going through, specifically males, through comedy. Comedy is really the bridge that gets us all together.
Yes.
Into the road of understanding.
Yeah.
Okay, male puberty. This is how it goes. Hey, bad news, your voice is gonna crack and you'll get acne. But check out your new facial hair. Female puberty. Oh, hi puberty, how are you? I've been waiting for you. Whacked in the stomach with the period pat.
Oh gosh.
Enjoy your newly found sexual objectification and the zits.
Yeah, that's a dick.
That is actually poignant in so many levels, methinks. So yes, these are comics all by Sarah Anderson. Specifically, these were published on the Huffington Post. You can find Sarah Anderson on her Twitter at Sarah Anderson.
Right.
They are funny, nice comics with a short, to-the-point setup and payoff. And they are not all about periods. These were just a compilation of those about that subject matter. But I'm glad I got to show them to you. I think this artist is deserving of praise just for the ability to make something that is difficult to talk about in a light-hearted manner.
Yeah.
And made it light-hearted, funny, and poignant all at the same time. So, great job there.
Yeah.
Anyway, have you finished your sandwich?
Yes, I finished my sandwich quite a while ago.
Good.
But interesting thing to note, males technically also get the emotional side of periods as well. It's just only the emotional one.
So, in other words, they got off easy.
Yes.
Danton, as an average woman of 30 years old with a day job, what is your opinion about it?
I need to do more my nondescript job and get more money.
Oh yes, let's go back talking about the freaking Kobayashi's Dragon Maid show. When she has this inexplicable office job that pays so much she can afford a free beds apartment and providing for free people. And she's the only one who works. How is that even possible? This show is not realistic.
Oh yeah, shows like Sword Art Online is realistic to video game industry.
More like MMORPGs.
Yeah, which
not being realistic. Can we all agree that Sword Art Online is the worst thing that ever happened since...
I can agree on that. I don't like Sword Art Online.
Since anime was invented, I want to say. It's really bad. It's really bad and nobody should watch it. Anyway.
I think it's trying to be too much like Dot Hack, to be honest, and I never liked Dot Hack in the first place.
So, with all of that said, this was a, shall we say, extra mini podcast, a companion piece, a DVD feature, if you will, to go on with the official Team Yume podcast episode of the week. I hope you had fun with this diversion, especially since we talked about everybody's favorite subject, which is the female monthly cycle.
And now we shall show you the entire Disney short that covers menstruation.
Don't tempt me. Good night, everybody.
Take care, all.
Good night, everybody.
This hollow,
Hollow, like my marriage.
opens into the vagina. which is
She
part
said
of the
vagina in a
birth canal,
Disney short!
the
My
external
childhood
organs
is
of the
ruined!
organs. So, as you see,
Boy, I'll tell you
there's a
what, this
continuous
Minnie Mouse
passage
cartoon
from
sure
each
took a
ovary
weird turn for the
through
worse.
fallopian tubes, uterus, and vagina. to
I
the
come from
outside
West
above.
Virginia.
These organs function in a continuous cycle. The pituitary gland starts the process when it sends its maturing hormones down through the bloodstream to the ovaries. Now one of the ovaries passes on an order of its own to the uterus.
Take down the
It
pancreas.
tells the cells which make up the lining of the uterus to multiply and fill themselves with watery fluids and blood.
I hope that isn't my
This
martini.
begins to build up a thickened lining of somewhat velvety material. At the same time, an ovary has been maturing an ovum or egg, which is magnified here so that we can see it.
'Cause you know, eggs are
About
just
once
that
a
hard to
month,
see.
one of these tiny eggs passes out of the ovary and finds its way into a fallopian tube, where it moves along toward the uterus.
It missed the left turn at
If the egg is
Albuquerque.
impregnated, which happens when a woman is going to have a child.
Lord knows how
the
that
egg will
happens.
stay within
We
the
need
uterus.
another whole
Then the
short
thickened
for that.
lining will
Uh-huh.
provide nourishment for the budding human being